Hi, we are live now. First time with no issues. I just want to make sure we don't have any sound coming. All right. Sorry, make sure there's no like overlap of sound. That's what I worry about. But I think we're good. We are live. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Hurley's Hand Dyed live. And those of you who've been waiting for us, thank you for waiting and commenting while you waited.
Thank you so much. Oh, we're not split screen yet. How come?
We are. You just can't tell because you're not full screen.
You're full screen.
No, our view is we're split screen on YouTube. We're split screen.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the first time it's ever been like this.
Oh, on your top, Mom, remember we talked about this before. On the top, kind of hover over your screen and click the button that says view and change it to gallery.
Hover over
where it says view and click on it and then change it to gallery.
Okay. Stop video, choose virtual.
No. On the top right of your screen, like on the top right of your Zoom box, there's a little button that has a grid that says view.
Oh, I see it.
Click on that and change it to gallery.
Sorry, people. Oh, here we are.
Every day is a new adventure.
I am Donna from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed on Etsy, Instagram, and Facebook.
And I am Amber from Crafty Performers on Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And my husband is Dave, and he never does our videos, but he's part of Crafty Performers as well. And together we are Hurley's Hand Dyed. So welcome. There's a few of you here right now. So welcome. Thanks for joining us for today's live.
Right. And if some of you are new, Amber is my daughter. So that's why the Hurley. She used to be a Hurley.
I did.
No, she's
Still
my
a Hurley at heart.
That's right. Anyway.
Well, should we show them something funny really fast?
Okay.
You're welcome. Okay, you ready for the funny? I want to show you guys something. I had a virtual background. I want to show you this because the virtual background looks so cool on Zoom. But we learned that I cannot show you what I'm working on with the virtual background. Look, I'm gone. Amber, where'd Amber go?
I see your fingers.
But we learned something new today. So when we get to our diamond paintings, I'll show you that. But I just thought that was funny. So happy Saturday. We're having fun over here already.
And welcome to our 100th episode. I can't believe it. Took us 5 years to get here. But
almost
almost 3 years of COVID. We went through Amber's 3 moves. And I've been here the whole time. But
4 moves, actually, if you count living with our in-laws.
That's what I was counting. I wasn't.
We went from the trailer to the second house in Blackfoot to our in-laws and then to the cabin, actually, and then here. So 5, actually.
Right. Well, I was just counting the states. She lived in Idaho, then Utah, and now New Mexico.
Yes. So that's where we're
in Utah. So anyway.
Thanks everyone for all the happy hundreds. And Jill says we don't look a skein over 29.
That's right. I hope I have 29 years left, but I don't. Yeah. So
you might have 25. I mean, grandma was almost 100.
That's right.
She was very close, and that's 25 away for you.
All her faculty still lived at her home. She still had her own place. Yeah. So who knows? I mean, people are living longer, hopefully, and I haven't been sick. Knock on wood. So, but anyway, but we've been going good. So, anything exciting happened during your week this week?
No, we're preparing for the play. So with rehearsals and stuff, we've been trying to figure all that out, get all our costumes, makeup, hair, all that jazz. Laurel asked, how's our weather? Today, I believe it was cold yesterday when we left for school. Or when I left for school because Dave was homesick. It was 16 degrees here. Right now, it's not loading. But right now it's 49 and partly cloudy.
We're having a better day today, but it is right now here, it is 31. But we're supposed to be hit with snow tomorrow.
We almost had a snow day this week. We actually had snow down here in Alamo.
Well, we had snow too. And Jill, I did some snow dyeing, but it's way different than the snow dyeing I did before, because I used my silk, the 50/50 silk merino, and silk takes longer to, so it's, yeah, I'm going to show you guys, but
Mhm.
that's later on. So I dyed yarn for the last 2 weeks. I got in silk, silk sock, and so I have 50/50 silk, 50/50 it's superwash merino and silk. So, and oh, Jill, you bought some of the DK. It is the softest. And today when I dye any ice dyeing, snow dyeing, I put a skein of yarn underneath it, because I put it up on a rack. I don't put it down in the pan so it soaks up. I don't like that.
That
Okay.
look.
Yeah, so I put it up on a pan, and I put a whole skein of my 75/25 underneath it, my sock.
Mhm.
The difference in the colors, I mean, because in the sock, being merino, almost, 100% whatever, it soaks the color up right away, where it takes longer. So it's more of a it's more of a, can you see, this is a, yeah, and it's
Little more, not muddy, but more
not muddy, but it's
less vibrant.
yeah, and less vibrant. It is. I'm going to show you my exploding TARDIS, and my exploding TARDIS is a bright navy. And I even, because I saw this happening, I even doubled up on the navy that I put in it, and it still is more of a muted colorway on these. And it wasn't like that as bad on the DK. And I think it's because, oops, excuse me, my eyes are watering. The DK's thicker. So it soaks it up, and it's less. So yeah, but this was fun to find out. So I did 50 skeins, but only 18 colorways, because I went to making 3 on what, 12, 14 of them I did 3 each, and then on 4 of them I did just the 2 each. I started with the 2 each, and I thought I'm going to do 3 each, because they're so pretty and they're so soft. But anyway, after doing that, after feeling this, and then holding the what we always figured, the really, really soft 75/25 that we get, it feels so much not as soft compared to this.
Because it's got the silk in it, and silk is super
Yeah, it's a
soft.
very nice luxury yarn for a reasonable price. It's only like I'm only charging $3 more than my other stuff, and it costs me more, so what can I say? That's the way it is.
That
So
makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, but
Um,
anyway, it's really, really soft, really nice.
Let me catch up on a couple of things. Laurel says it's 16 degrees there, which she's by the Great Lakes.
Ooh, they probably have
Golden
wind.
gets like sea glass every day at the lakes. Jill says they have snow and ice coming Sunday and Monday, and Mr. Fiber is gathering wood. And Jill also says, I like the saturation on the snow dyeing. It is usually more saturated. And then Jennifer Snyder's on here. Hello, Jennifer. She says, hello from snowy Iowa. And the yarn is beautiful. Oh, yes, Laurel's in Wisconsin. That's right. I'm like, I knew she was near the Great Lakes.
Right.
Welcome everyone who's here. I think this is more than we have had at the beginning for a little while. Usually we grow as our video progresses.
Well, since we kind of just went into that, should I show what I've got? Some of them?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm going to show some of the different colors. This one I call just citrus trees, but it is the I don't know if you can
Don't
see,
lose it.
got the pink and the oranges and the yellow, and then I did a little tiny bit of the green
Of the green. Okay, yeah, I thought I saw that.
just for the trees, but oh, I can't believe how soft it is and drapey. I mean, since I have 3, three would make a wonderful, nice size scarf. Not enough for a sweater, but it would make a nice size scarf. And these 3 are the snow dyeing. I mean, this is number 1 of the snow dyeing. And I haven't named this yet. It's kind of a teal, Jill, a teal. And I think I use violet in it. And
hold it up a little higher.
Oops.
There you go.
Anyway, that one. And then this one really turned out different. This one had sour apple, pink, orange, and violet in it. But the way it's
very autumny.
Yeah, it's kind of autumny, and yet I was going for more springy, but the way the colors ran together, the way the ice melted, and you have no control. So these cannot be duplicated, you guys. But
Mhm.
anything else I show you can be duplicated because I did make recipes. Then this one I call dragonfly wings.
Hmm.
And this has got the pinks and the gray and kind of the it's a winter green.
Okay, that's pretty too.
Yeah, this one's one of my favorites. It turned out, and I tried different styles of dyeing these. And then here's my exploding TARDIS. I have to show you this because if you're familiar with my exploding TARDIS, you know how deep. I mean, they're really deep colors, and it's not as deep. I mean, it is
No,
dark.
it doesn't even look like your exploding TARDIS.
Uh-uh.
It looks like you used like a gray blue instead of like a navy.
Well, actually, navy is gray blue.
Well, but like a lighter gray blue.
Yeah, and I doubled the amount that I used in these, but anyway, it's still pretty,
Yeah.
So those are some of the colors.
Aunt Shell is on. She says happy 100th 100th episode, and it's 7 degrees Fahrenheit there, sitting in front of the fire in Montana.
Oh, yeah, that means we're getting
colder up there.
We're gonna have a really cold week. So to enjoy the warmth of the 20s and 30s, I won't show you any of them, but they are all posted. I posted everything last night, so everything's on, except for the 2 snow dying because I snow dyed yesterday. So
I'm sorry.
I haven't taken pictures of those yet.
Andrea says she loves the new one with winter green in it. That's pretty. They're all pretty.
Fly wings, yeah. Look, they're all pretty. I mean, really,
they are.
And they turn out. Here's one that's kind of, if you like, white in it. This is my wind dancer.
Oh, that is pretty. That's very pretty.
Got pinks and some teal and some green here. So, and like I said, the drape is just wonderful on these. But anyway, yeah, this is my new yarn base, you guys. I won't be carrying the 50-50 tencel anymore. And I won't be carrying, eventually, as I get rid of it, I won't be carrying the 100% merino sock. So I'll have the 75-25, 85-15, the silk, the 50-50, and then my Aussie cap, my sparkle. So those 4 bases on my sock. And then I have 100% worsted for.
Jill just asked, what's the purple teal called? The purple and teal one you showed, what's it called? The name of that yarn? The name you gave it.
I'm looking.
Okay. Sorry, I just didn't know if you understood my question.
Oh, the purple and teal. This one, Jill?
Yeah, the one you said, look, it's teal, Jill.
It doesn't have a name yet. What do you want me to name it, Jill? This is my no name. This was one of my snow dyings. Is
Jill's favorite?
Ask her if it's teal, it's Jill. Should I name it that?
It's Jill. That would be funny. She said there's a little delay, so when she comments, I'll let you know.
So let me look at one.
Okay.
That's the only one I showed with teal in it.
So let me show some stuff from my shop because if you don't know, it's been a while since you have been on here, or if you haven't been paying attention, I've taken up. Well, sometimes
you're
I'm talking to you.
You're not talking to your class at school. You're talking to your adult.
No, I watched someone's video this week and I was like, oh, they do that too? How long have they been doing that? And I look at their shop and it's like they've had those for a long time. And I'm like, I didn't know they did those too. I wasn't paying attention. So 3D printing. So I'm going to show you the thing. My top 3D printer seller is Octopi, 3D printed Octopi. Now, these ones I'm going to show you, they're not all posted on my shops or my shop. Oh, Andrea said you should call it Snow Day with Jill since it's snow dyed. That'd be a cute name. So these ones that I show you, they're in boxes, are already posted to my website. If it's not in a box, it's not posted because I have people at school who buy these from me. I have one, our school nurse's assistant. She buys probably 3 to 4 a week because she finds people that she thinks need them. And so she'll buy them for them. So when I show you these, you can see why some of these, I can't keep them in my box or in my container, but I have my little octopi. So I have like some yellow ones And these are all slightly different colors in each other because these all came from the same roll. That is a color change roll. So I'm showing you the boring ones first. These are boring, but they're fun too. Because and I'll show you how you play with them too in a second. Okay, so those are 4 different yellow and orange ones. I do, if you like the color black, I have 4 black ones posted right now. It's hard to see them in the box, but just wait. Okay, so, and I'm going to show you something about filament with these in a second too. I have 2 pink ones I'm going to be posting that are kind of a translucent pink. These are fun because spin them on your fingers. And they're quieter than a lot of fidget things.
I was just
Oh,
thinking, not noisy.
what? It's
They're
not
not
noisy at all. Jill said yes to the name. She said you should call it Snow Day with Jill. This is from a translucent one. It's actually a couple colors because these are from color changing filament rolls. So it's kind of almost like a reddish brown on the top with the green. This one came from one roll and I sold all the other ones from this roll. So it's the only one left, but it was color changing as well. Look at that translucent. How fun it is. And then these 3 came from the same roll as each other.
Yeah.
Because it's color
Busy
changing.
this week.
They're so pretty. The blue ones have been selling so fast when I get them in my box. Now I got some new filament in this week and I'm going to show you. I want to show you what the filament looks like before I print it. Because if you've never 3D printed or watched anyone 3D print, actually I have one going right next to me right here. And the light's going to shine on you, but this is my 3D printer. And I'm actually printing an octopus right now with a new roll of filament. But they come in rolls.
Put your hand out there.
Rolls. So look at this roll. Okay. It's actually got 3 colors on the strand. It's got a blue on the strand, a red, and a yellow. So when I printed one last night or one yesterday and then one last night while I was sleeping. They look like this. They print. I was telling mom last night when I sent her the picture, they remind me of like a Beatles carapace, like the iridescent look. Look at them though. The new one I'm printing doesn't do that. I switched out the roll this morning because I thought these are going to all look the same. And I like to have a little bit of a variety in my box. But if you like any of these, let me know so I can get them posted. Because right now, like I said, they sell so fast at school. I haven't been posting all of them because I figure why pay the fee on Etsy if they're going to sell in cash in person. I don't have to pay a fee.
Right.
That makes sense. So yeah, so this is that roll and it's a brand new one. And I got 4 different colors from them that do the same kind of thing.
That's not the same as the octopus that you just printed, right? That's not the same.
That's this.
Oh, really?
It's the roll of filament that this guy came from. So you can see there's red, blue, and yellow on it. So on this octopi, I've got purple, I've got green, I've got a little bit of orange because of the way it lines up to the light.
Oh, okay.
It's really beautiful. I cannot wait to see the other 3 rolls that I got, how they're going to look. Yeah. Laurel says, what do you do with them? And Alaska's on. Hi, Alaska. This basically you just play with them. These are really great for anxiety. Our office assistant, she has bought so many, and when she's dealing with discipline issues with kids, she'll let them take it and play with it to get them focused on something so she can get like not the story, but what actually happened out of them, and they're not focused and trying to focus on what happened. They're focusing on this, and then the story comes out better, if that makes sense. They're really great to help with anxiety. I have several students who want them too because of that, because they get anxious and this helps them focus. So it's just a fidget toy. That's what you do with them. It's just a fidget toy. It's not anything like super big or super like amazing. It's not like it doesn't solve a problem, but it's just fun to play with and keep yourself focused. Also, hello Maritza, welcome. Alaska, it's a fidget octopus. That's what it is. Because Alaska just said, what is that again? She just joined us. She's sitting at the drive-through, she says. Oh no, Crafter Chelsea is sitting in the drive-through. Chelsea's sitting in the drive-through and
Hi,
listening.
Chelsea.
Yes. Hi, Yoselin. I'm good. How are you? And I wanted to show you a couple other things too, because these are the two rolls that some of those other ones I showed you came from. See how little I have left on here? This is the black one. I'm gonna make this is enough to make. It's not enough to make an octopus, but I think it's enough to make 2 sets of the yarn bobbins.
Right.
This is enough to make like 3 to 4 sets of the yarn bobbins. So there's no waste. Well, I mean, there's a little bit of waste, but not a ton in 3D printing, because there are small projects you can make with leftover filament.
Yeah, speaking of yarn bobbins, if you're in my mini skein yarn club, I'm sending a yarn bobbin with every club so that.
And I can show you guys what they look like.
Yeah, it holds 20 grams of yarn easily. And eventually, if you'll end up having, enough.
Yeah. And actually, I believe in our giveaway, there's a set of yarn bobbins.
That's right, a set of 4.
I'll show you guys that later. The Scarab Beetle color, it's called Triple Color Silk PLA. So when I put it on, I'll probably just call it iridescent if I put it online, because it looks iridescent. And so there's that one. Sorry, I get really geeky about these things. If you don't notice, I'm kind of a geek about things. But here's the other ones that I got that are tricolor. So this one is like orange and green. It looks like, I think black is in there as well. So I don't know what that one's going to look like.
Right.
And then this one is blue and green and red. Oh, Dave is outside installing a security camera. This one is yellow and red and this is pink, not red. Sorry. So I was like, is that the exact same color? It's not. It's pink instead of red. So these are all going to look a little different. Okay, Laurel, I got you. Laurel says she wants one. So I got you. You know where I am. We're Facebook friends. Message me. And I'll take care of you. And the great thing too is a lot of people have to get like filament dryers. So because filament can get all moist and it messes with it. But here in New Mexico, it is dry enough. I don't have to do that. Like I have never had a wet filament issue because it'll make them like stringy and like get poofy. But yeah, so I don't have to worry about that. All right, so let me show you the yarn bobbins too. And this is a set I have of, no, it's not. There's only 3 there. This one's not posted on my shop because there's only 3 there. Because I sell them in sets of 4. But you can see there's 2 notches. So you start them on this notch and then you start winding back and forth. And then you can put it on this top notch to lock it in. They're kind of like, you can use them for weaving. You can use them for if you do friendship bracelets. Because that's what these remind me of, is like when I did friendship bracelets and bought the embroidery thread. You buy the little plastic or paper ones, you wrap it all around and then you notch it in. This is like that, but it's a different shape. So yeah, and these are, because they're 3D printed, they're not super heavy, but not super light. So they're kind of nice. And I will be making some more of these since I have random spools that have a little bit left. Thanks for sharing my shop, Jill. I forget that we have moderators that can do that for us. Thank you.
Thank you. I can't comment, you guys, because if you're new, you know this. I don't see any of the comments. Amber sees them all the way we're set
His mom
up.
doesn't know how to access them.
And I couldn't see them anyway.
Because of your glasses.
Yeah.
So blind. I gotta put this back in here. Sorry. And guys, I also have failures sometimes too. This little guy, if you want a special octopi, let me know. This little one of its digits didn't make it on the tip of its tentacles. This little guy lost 2 arms completely. So did this one. But I put jewels on the top. I put diamond painting. I put diamonds on the top to make it feel a little more special because it's missing 2 arms. I'm a nerd. I know. They're sad, but they at least get to live in the box with their friends, even if nobody's ever going to buy them. They get to live in here with all their friends. Oh, I put this up here to put stuff back in the box, and then I forgot to put it back in the box. Anyway. Oh, and then just to share your shop as well, Mom.
Oh, thank you, sweetie.
Okay. So we're about halfway through. Should we talk about our giveaway?
Are we ready to go? Yeah, talk about it.
Well, because I don't have any box. I mean, we have our diamond painting stuff.
You
To
don't
show.
have, oh, you have to show your whip.
Oh, yeah. Because I promised you guys I would start a whip. Well, or I'd go continue a whip. I went back to these socks.
Did another row on it.
I got like 4 rows done this morning after I diamond painted. But it's Hobby Lobby yarn. It's their yarn bee. It's the one that's not wool, because I like having a mix of some without wool. They're cozy toes, or then they're 93% acrylic and 7% polyester. So they do have a nice stretch to them, but they're not wool if you like wool, or if you like ones that are not wool. And this color is called Shine Like Summertime. So yeah, and it is in one of my yarn cozies. If you need a yarn cozy, they are still available in my shop. This is not one is not for sale, but these are yarn cozies.
That one.
One of the ones I originally made for Halloween, and then nobody bought it, and I thought I'm going to use it. But it's a dot by a dot. What are they called?
That one. Follow the dots.
Dot to dot. Yeah.
Connect the
And
dots.
it's Halloween. But you can wear them using this way, not wear them. You can use them that way. Or by the way, Alaska says, Grandma, you can pull the YouTube up on your phone if you really want to see the comments while the video is going.
Oh,
You could have your phone up next to you.
I have the phone.
Okay,
Okay, thank you, Alaska.
do this too. Yeah. It is a nice color for socks. And don't forget the like. Chelsea just said, don't forget the like. Just thumbs up our video. And Alaska said, I love my diamond painting from Grandma.
Oh, good. I gave her the marshmallow hot chocolate one.
Oh, that one was so cute.
I've got one too. I'll be making before Christmas, I think, next year. Yeah, they were fun.
Okay, let's talk about our giveaway. Since it's our 100th episode, we said we would do.
Oh,
did you find it? Yeah, it's like having a privacy filter on almost. So you can go to the YouTube app to see the comments live, Mom. You don't have to be on youtube.com.
Oh,
if you have the app, you can pull it up.
I did the YouTube app.
Chelsea, yes, I do have some yarn cozies in the shop right now. Let me see how many I have. I don't have a lot. There's some Christmas ones in there. I have ones that are half sewn. I need to get my sewing machine out of a box that I haven't posted yet, but I have 5 different versions, and 2 of them I have 2 of. I have a fall leaves. I have a poinsettia. This one is like snowflakes. I have a Simpsons one, and then I have this is a snowman one, snow and snowmen. And the snowman one and the poinsettia one, I have 2 of, and those are pocketed, and so is the snowflake one. It is also pocketed. They have a pocket in the front. You can kind of put your stitch markers in while you're knitting or crocheting. It keeps them there. But yeah, so I have 5 different ones available right now. Once I get everything reset up in my craft room, and maybe when the school year is over, because I don't know if it's going to happen before then, I will be sewing some more yarn cozies and getting them on there.
Yours comes up all right. How come mine had that rainbow?
Because it was all white in the background. Because this hadn't loaded yet. Your screen hadn't loaded yet. Now that it has, if you put it up there and hold it straight to it, it should be okay. Oh, hi, Chris. Welcome.
Nope.
Well, hold it straight to it.
Doesn't matter. I can't figure out that other thing anyway.
Maybe it's your screen protector. By the way, do you like my new phone case?
How cute.
It's
kind of big.
And yeah, he's kind of big, but in between, it's just a little strip to put my fingers.
Oh, okay.
But it was time for Halloween to be done, because it was my Halloween case on it.
You didn't still have your flower one?
Well,
Like,
I got the Halloween one like a month before Halloween.
oh, okay.
And then I did this one last week. Yeah. I'm like, when did I get it? So now I can have it sitting next to me while I'm working. If I want to scroll through TikTok while I'm working on stuff, I can just have it sitting in front of me.
Okay, good.
All right. Anyway, so our 100th episode. Now, I don't know if it was easy to tell in the picture how big this bag is. That is full of goodies. There is a lot in here. And I believe this bag is one of the ones that was donated by my sister, Robin, like 2 years ago to us to use for giveaways and such. Because I was trying to look for a tag on it to see who the crafter was, and they didn't have a tag on it. So I don't know who made this one, but it's like this one that I made, but it's bigger. So
okay.
this is okay. So look at Mom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah. And the poofy top is full to the top. So I just started putting things in that I thought y'all would like. And there's a mix. So first off, should we talk about how to enter, or should we show everything in it first?
Talk about how to enter.
Okay. So we're going to do a pretty easy entry in this. First off, you must be a subscriber. That is rule number 1.
So if you're
Number
not subscribed, press that subscribe button.
Number 2, give us a like. I mean, obviously, if you don't like the video, you don't want to win our stuff, right? I mean, no,
that's true.
but we'd love a like. We'd love a like. You don't have to give us a like, but we'd love a like.
Like's important on YouTube.
But yeah,
They push you up in ratings, I think, or something.
they do. They help your ranking, and they'll help push our videos out to others so we can gain more subscribers, because we are at, last time I checked, 657 subscribers. We're really trying to push for that 1,000, and we've gained quite a few in the past week or two, but we would like to gain more. We want to share our fun random videos with other people.
Because even if Hurley's hand died, we are crafty people. We are crafters, so we do other things.
Exactly. But the number one thing you're going to have to do is, after this video is posted to YouTube, so not right here in the live comments, but in the bottom when it is posted, you need to leave us a comment with the word giveaway in it. And we will do like a live spinning when we do our next video. I will put it on my phone so you guys can see who we spin to win. Okay. So you must put a comment after in the comments that has the word giveaway in it. It can have other things in it too, but it must have the word giveaway in it. Okay. So are we ready to see what we're going to give away?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Like I said, there's a lot in here. I don't even remember what I put in. Okay. So I will start with this. This is some Elsbeth Lavold silky wool, designer's choice, made in Italy. And the color is mallard. And this is a 45% wool, 35% silk, 20% nylon. And it is 4 millimeter or 6. So is that what? Sport weight, maybe? I think that's a sport weight. And there is like hay in here from the wool. So this is our first thing. And are you watching? Are you bored? Are you bored, Mother?
No, I'm so sorry. Actually, my other granddaughter, Alaska's sister, just got her Christmas gift from me.
Oh, okay.
And she's thanking me for it. She's showing me pictures of stuff.
Okay. Okay, so that's number 1.
Put the phone over, you guys.
Okay, you're okay. I was just giving you a hard time. Number 2.
Yeah, because I can't enter the giveaway, so I don't care what did it. Oh,
but don't you want to know what I picked? I didn't even show you what I picked yet. So Post-its. They are mermaid
yarn yet? Did I miss yarn?
Yes, that was the first thing I showed.
Oh, okay.
45% wool, 35% silk, 20% nylon.
Oh, some silk.
This is a set of yarn bobbins, and there's actually 1 green, and then the other 3 are red.
Is that how you're packaging them?
Yeah, aren't they cute?
Oh yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
See, I'm back.
Oh, Andrea says, you two crack me up. Sounds like me and my mom teasing each other. That's what we're here for.
Right.
This is some yarn from Denim Rain Fibers. This is a 75-25 with merino and nylon and a sport weight. And this color is called Pilchuck, which means red water.
Oh,
That's
okay.
this one.
2 skeins of yarn so far.
You get one of my gel pens that I have made with epoxy and glitter, and I'll show you which one you get. I was trying to make everything look nice in here. That's why it's all in packaging.
That's
It's
what's
got
on
bees.
bees. Oh,
Those
I
are
don't-
bees. I used a water slide over glitter and then epoxied over the whole thing. And I believe it's still got, there's still the little rubber on the tip. I believe the color of this actually is like a yellow, the pen color. So I might include an extra refill in there so you can have black or blue too, like a darker color. Because I was trying to match the pens back to the original color that the gel was when I bought them. Okay. Here's a Malabrigo, or I don't know how it's pronounced, Malabrigo.
Bingo. No,
Malabrigo. This
Is
is
that-
color number 64 Chispas. And it is, let's see, pure superfine merino, 200 yards.
so that's
And
around 50 grams.
yeah, 50 grams. US needles 2 to 4. So I think that's
That
just
might
above fingering.
be fingering, yeah.
Yeah, just above fingering. Okay. They're laughing at us. A cup I made with my Cricut. It says the tea is calling and I must go.
I'd be right back. I think my coffee came. I don't like to leave anything on my porch, you guys, because
Oh, okay.
seeds can get
Porch
stolen.
pirates, yeah. Okay, so there's this little cup. It's just a little simple cup that I made with the vinyl. There's a lot more in here, guys. Okay, you get a pink octopi. A pretty pink octopi in
It
there.
was my son.
Oh, it was just your son. I included a pair of knitting needles that someone had donated to us to give
Oh,
away.
did you? Oh,
Yeah, Clover, they're circulars in size 16 inches, number 6. This is a good size for a hat.
okay.
And they are the bamboo. I love my bamboo needles. Another yarn. This is Mrs. Crosby Loves to Play. The color is Garden House. And it is steamer trunk, on the steamer trunk weight, which is 100% superwash merino. And this is a US 6 to 7. So actually this is a size 6. So this would work well with this.
So what is that, worsted then?
I
Does it say?
It
How many
doesn't
yards?
say
How many yards?
164. So
Oh.
it is worsted, but it's 100 grams.
So it must be like a bulky worsted. 164.
It's not super bulky. I mean,
No, maybe
mean,
what they call
it's not, yeah,
area.
like a heavy
area.
worsted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
164 yards is, I mean, we get 220 yards in our worsted.
Yeah, that's true. Alaska says I'm a bamboo girl too. The metal ones hurt my fingers. Yeah, except for my Chow-Goos. I like my Chow-Goo metals for my 2 at a time socks with the red lace.
The ones that are really pointed though, the Chow-Goos.
Yeah. Hold on.
I've heard of people poking themselves and ending up blue.
Yeah, but I've heard of people poking themselves with their Diamond Art Club.
This is Jeffrey. This is my
Oh,
son.
Cool.
He got a pyramid.
He did get a
Yeah.
pyramid. That's cool.
Oh, 1,476 pieces.
Wow, that's a lot.
I'm
Oh,
into
Chris
it
said-
now.
Wait, what? What
I'm
did you
into
say?
it now.
You're into it now? That's awesome. Those are
Okay.
fun. Chris called this a big boned worsted.
Oh, okay.
Big boned. A Pasheen cat incense holder dish. Does that look familiar, Mom?
Yeah, it does.
You donated that.
I did.
Hello, Graham Cracker. Graham Cracker says, hi, ladies. A thumbs up is given.
Thank you.
Oh, Alaska says the Chow-Goo ones are the ones that hurt. I guess I need to toughen up. Well, if you use them long enough, I actually get a little callus right here on my finger when I poke through the yarn.
Because we poke with our finger.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm including a what's it called? I can't remember what it's called, where it's in the unspun. I can't remember what that's called.
Roving.
Roving. Okay, a roving. This is 19.5. I bought this, but I can't remember when I bought it. Murray and Merino. in the colorway Dill, 2 ounces from takefiber.etsy.com. So I bought that from them.
You could weave about 50 grams out of 2 ounces.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm including my drop spindle that I bought because I just could not get the hang of it. So I want it to go to someone who may use it.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hold on. We're not there yet. We're not there. Okay. Mermaid at Heart, a little notebook with little lined notebook that's glittery. That's hard to see, but it's glittery.
Yep, I can see that.
Sparkly. Okay. And then one more. This is the last thing. One more skein of yarn. This is a singles bulky. It keeps falling out of the little loop. From Megan Brown at Retold Yarns. The colorway is called Kevin's a Girl, which is from Up, if you haven't seen Up. And this is an 80-20 merino and nylon, and it's 76 yards, and they suggest US 9 to 11. And it is machine washable. So it is a superwash. So let me reskin it. So if I could show you this pile in front of me, I would, but there's a lot of stuff in here.
Well, how many? That was like 5 or 6 skeins of yarn.
4 skeins of yarn, 1 ball of roving, the drop spinner, or the drop spindle, I mean, the incense burner, a pen, Post-it notes, an octopi, and knitting needles. These are expensive knitting needles. I mean, kind of expensive, and the yarn bobbins. So a lot.
Bag.
In this big bag, and you get the bag too. Yeah. So thank you guys for those of you who've been here since the beginning. Thank you for staying with us. And those of you who are new, thank you for joining us and welcome to our random podcast that used to be just about hand-dyed yarn, and now we do a little bit of everything. I don't know how I fit the drop spindle in here before because now it doesn't want to fit in. There we go. It all fits in here in this bag that is bigger than my head. So
I won't make a comment on that.
Yeah, I don't have that big of a head.
No.
Oh, and we're gonna do our normal thing of US only. I'm sorry, internationals. This is about 6 pounds.
It's gonna have to. Will it fit in a large flat weight box?
It will. It will. So unfortunately, internationals, we're gonna come up with another giveaway for you where it's like digital items, maybe some patterns, because I don't have to ship those. I can just email those. It's a smaller giveaway, but we'll come up with another giveaway for you guys too, so you can participate as well. So I'm so sorry. But
international shipping, it's the shipping in the United States is enough, but international, that would probably cost about $60 to ship.
And then they have like tariffs and fees depending on where they are.
Yeah, because you pay because it's all, even in Canada, if it's over $50, you pay a fee, a tariff.
Oh, I forgot about this too. This fits in there.
Oh yeah, your cup,
the tumbler.
There's probably close to $200 worth of stuff in there.
Probably. Well, this is not one of the big ones. This is one of the Dollar Tree ones. It's just a plastic tumbler. This one
$100 worth of yarn.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and then what we sell the other things for too.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yes.
Right. So if you are new to us or whatever, please feel free to post this on your Instagram or on anything, that you post. I don't know what else is out there. And, because the more that get in it, the more fun. And if we get up to 1,000 subscribers, we could, within a month, we could do it. We could have another giveaway because we said we were going to give one like at 1,000 and then at 1,500. And we make these smaller giveaways in between. It depends on how many people we get on it because, but so please subscribe and give us a thumbs up and make sure you comment after the video down below. So
with the word giveaway.
Okay, so now we're
the diamond art
yarn.
Yes.
And we're going to do diamond art. Now we are new to diamond art. Well, Amber's not as new as me. Amber started last.
I'm at my year.
A year tomorrow or the next day. Yeah.
Well, I bought my Harry Potter one before we went. I bought it before we went. I did. And then
Oh,
I
you-
learned a lot with the little one at grandma's house.
Right. And then, right.
Yeah. So yeah, for me, it's been just about a year.
And then I started probably around December 1st. And you guys wouldn't believe how I did 4 diamond art paintings by Christmas so that I could have them up in my window. I did the Santa Claus and a couple gnome ones and a Christmas tree.
Mhm.
So, but now I've slowed down. I realize diamond art painting, it's not a sprint or
It's not a race.
It's just take your time, do it at your own time. And I have learned so much. My very first diamond art was I picked it up at NPS, and it was the Disney one, with us. It had Pluto and it was just overwhelming. Well, at that time when I first started it, I didn't know about taking the release papers and putting it so that you just work on a little square at a time. And I was going, I'll never do this. It's just too big. And it wasn't even a big one. It's like 12 inches by 8. I mean, it's not real big. But then once I got the release papers, then it made it. It wasn't hard at all. So yeah.
Nice to be able to do it in bite-sized pieces, and you can adjust them too.
Yeah, and you'll see when we get to my big one that I'm doing now, it would have been overwhelming just to do it all at once. So anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we want to talk about our diamond paint along first that we've been doing together that you completed.
Yes, I've had it completed about a week.
Right.
This is what it looks like.
And this is where I'm at.
It's called The Princess and the Pea Kitty.
And this is what we consider kind of a bite-sized one.
And it's the first,
like, 14 by 13, I think.
And it's the first square I've ever done.
Right.
But I did this during the week when I wasn't doing any yarn dyeing yet, because I took some time off from yarn dyeing. So I had a lot of time to work on it. And Emma, of course, is teaching. But anyway, isn't it cute? I'm a kitty cat person, as you all know. And with diamond art, see how nice it diamond art canvases flatten out nice.
Because they're a little bit thicker. They're a little heavier. So,
and the only reason this is it's kind of like this is because I have it rolled. And when you roll them up, Amber taught me this, when you roll them up when you're finished, you roll them up with the diamond art out, pointing outside.
To keep it from popping off.
Yeah.
So.
But you always have extra diamonds. I've got a lot of extra diamond art. I mean, diamonds left if they did pop off, but they shouldn't. But
we just had a new subscriber while we were filming. Hi, Nanette. I hope you're watching if you subscribed. So yeah, so as Mom was talking about too, I'm going to talk about this. These are the release papers that we use, and they're by Crafts with Crashly. And she didn't know that we had talked about her before. Jill talked about us talking about her. So I hope she's here. I hope that you're here, Ashley. But these are her release papers. These are 2 actually that she includes for free that have her logo on them. And then this is what I ordered. I ordered the gnomes in the big size, and then I also ordered some haunted houses in a big size, and then I ordered in a little size. So she has these on her website. They are reusable, which I think we talked about that before. But oh, hey, Nanette. She just subscribed. She said she's new and so excited to listen for the first time. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
You're random.
Yes. I mean, if you just came in, you can always go back and watch the beginning.
Yes.
Right. Because we do lots of things.
We do.
We do.
Oh, bye, Alaska. Have fun working. And
bye, Alaska. Yes. Happy birthday. Oh, let me know when you get your card.
You mail it to her?
Yes, 2 days ago. So she might get it today.
All right. So that is our diamond paint along. Do you want to show your Harry Potter one?
Yes. Ashley, the diamond paint along Amber got me for Christmas. Then my second daughter, her sister that's just a little older, Robin, she got me this one. It's the Harry Potter one, and this is how much I've done.
Oh yeah, you're working really great on that.
And see the what I did is I did it this side. I don't have the papers on yet, and I'm pushing this back as I go along and putting the papers on. But when I get done with this next row, I am going to flip it and start on this side over here and do the But yeah, it's got, and you guys, you might make fun of me, especially if you're a diamond dart painter, the diamond darts. But every one of those pink diamonds you see all those pink, and there's gonna more pink. I individually put them in because I cannot get the hang of the multi-placer.
Yeah, mom's not good at that yet, but
Yeah,
it took
I,
me
I
time.
have, I have a, it's just a 3-placer, but
Mhm.
it's like, I get it on and then I put it on and they seem to not lay flat. And that's why I have to go back with the other side and kind of push them down. And
Yeah, I
yeah,
do that too sometimes.
so I
Um,
on off in the pinks. I tried the 3-placer and I can actually almost tell you right where I did it because the lines are straighter.
are the I forgot to ask, is that one squares or rounds?
Rounds, it's
Oh,
round.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not as good with the rounds. I'm not as good at keeping them lined up when I use my multi-placer because they don't fit as snug to each other. So sometimes I have to adjust and like kind of push back up over the circle. So just so you know, because they just don't fit the same way.
Right. But they're fun. It's a fun one. I already got Hedwig in the cage, but it's hard as you're going along and you're just doing a little at a time. It's hard to remember. I keep looking at the poster that they send. I mean, there's a little picture on the side, but it's
Mhm.
hard to realize how much is. I mean, like his hands are so big. It looks so big when you're looking
Mhm.
at it. I mean, putting it on. But yeah.
But when you finish it, it's going to look really cool.
And I'm different than Amber. I cannot have more than one going at a time.
Tried. You were
What
going to kid
happened is
all.
I'd have all these whips. I wouldn't finish any of them. And I mean, if you guys remember when I even crocheted a lot, I finish one before I start another because that's how I am. That's the ADD, ADH, whatever, something in me. So, and then while I'm watching TV at night, I've been making the little kitty cat keychain set. Anyone that buys over $100 in my shop is going to get one of those with their purchase. And it just gives me something. I have to have our family. I think every single one of us has to be doing something with our hands, or we feel like we're wasting time. It's just,
Yeah, you don't know how many stars I've made in the past 3 weeks.
yeah.
I mean, I am, like I told you I'm going to be including them in with the packaging, my little mini
Yeah.
stars. I also got, I bought a whole bunch. I was going to tell you guys this because I thought it was really cool and a real good way to save money if you have to put like packing material in. I bought a whole bunch of the wrapping paper when it was 75% off at Walmart. And I was making star paper for my kids, but I also got a little hand shredder and I'm making the shredded paper to put in there too, because it was so much cheaper than buying shredded paper. And yes, it's like red and green and gold and stuff, but
Shredder. I never thought of doing that.
yeah, I got the little one on Amazon. It's a little tiny hand one.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, I'm not doing a ton of shredding with it, but I filled up an entire box of shredded stuff. So when I send out packages, I'm going to put in that and then some stars with it too, to make sure things don't move. Cause I mean, otherwise, if you buy the bags of that shredded paper, like it's like $15 a pound.
Yeah.
I mean, or this, I mean, I've got a roll of wrapping paper. I think I paid
See, and I don't need shredded paper.
$1 for
yarn. You're shipping like the octopuses and that kind of
and
stuff.
the pens and anything that might
The
move
only
around in
thing
the
I'm
box.
going to, I've got something I've already bought that's going into the my quarterly Wizard and Witches Harry Potter club. So Jill, you'll get one. That's going, and I'm gonna have to put bubble wrap around it because I don't want it to break one of the items. So if you're not in my Wizard and Witches quarterly club, it costs a little more to join, but I do give a pretty good size Harry Potter item with that.
Wizarding item.
Yeah, and if you're in my Wizard and Witches monthly club, it's month 2. We're doing February, and you only have 3 more days to sign up. And I hate to say this, but I picked up a whole bunch of new people this time, so I don't have enough spaces left for everybody that has been in it for January. So if you want a spot, because I only have a certain amount of the little enamel pins. Stuff that I'm putting in them. So somebody's going to miss out. I hope it's not you, but anyway.
But sometimes, things are limited edition for a reason, right?
Yep, that's right. And I mean, and I've had people ask me, some of the new people, if I would if I had any of the January left. I don't, because I only die up the amount that I've sold, so that I don't have any extras that I mean, it's like they're one of a kind just for the Harry Potter clubs. And so I don't even ever remake that. I might use the name. Like I think the last one, January, was Changing Staircase. And I think one time in one of my advent calendars, I had a Changing Staircase, but totally different colorways, so, but yeah. So anyway, if you're in that, you got 3 days to sign up. 31st closes for this month, for February. So anyway.
Welcome, Bree, by the way. It's okay that you're late. She's like,
Yeah.
"Sorry, I'm late. My meeting ran over." Welcome. We're happy you're here, and thank you for sharing us on your Instagram today.
Yes, and we're into the diamond art painting section right now.
So I wanted to show something because we're going to talk about the tray you ordered. So
yes, 2 new trays.
So when you get a diamond art painting, everyone you get comes with a toolkit. Doesn't matter who you order it from. The Diamond Art Club, this is what their toolkits look like, or they're a clear plastic. This is the upgraded one. And you get a tray in it, which these are nice trays. But as you can see, just the way they do have a stopper in them, and they're clear. This one actually, is this one cracked? No, it's not cracked, but I haven't been using the little ones as much. This is a nice tray, but when you're pouring your stuff in, as Mom talked, she didn't talk about this on here. You talked about it to me that when you're going to pour them in, sometimes you go to hit it because they're stuck to the tray and then they go everywhere. So actually this company is located here in Alamogordo, which is awesome. I did not realize that when I first ordered, but it's called Bella Art de Nicole. This is the diamond painting tray that I have. I've showed these before because I have this one and Dave has like a lemon yellow one that we ordered, and Mom just ordered one as well. Well, you ordered 2, you said, right?
2.
This is our oversized divider tray. Did you get the divider tray too?
Yes, that one comes with the yeah.
Okay, so it comes with a lid, which is awesome. And they have a stopper in the bottom that you put in. So when I'm pouring my drills, I do that. They are also, I don't know if I told you this, inside, it's going to be hard to show you. She has done like an incline up. So even if you don't have the end on, the drills should not come out of the end while you have them in here, unless you tilt it.
Right.
And these, you can actually do 3 different colors. I don't trust myself to do 3 colors, but the way you do it is when you put them back, I'm going to show you this. This is really cool too. You do the first color. Okay. And then you pull this back, remove the divider, do the second color, pull it back, remove the divider, and then you can do the last color into its container. So it's kind of cool if you want to do more than 1 color at a time. I like to keep 1 color only. That's just how I am. But I thought dividers in to show you guys.
When I was doing the P one, when I got into the J's and number 8, I did have 2 trays.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I stuck my little on top of my little round containers that I put my thing in. I stuck 1 in each tray, so I'd know which one was a J and which one was the 8. But
that's good.
I'd never put them together in a tray like that, because that to me,
and those 2 colors are so similar. If you're using 3 completely different colors at one time, and that would be like confetti, I can see that.
Yes. And that one that you guys got, are you going to show it with the violin?
We don't have it yet. Oh, it's being delivered like today or Monday.
Okay. I saw a thing on it. It is almost all confetti. The lady. Yep. So
maybe Dave is doing that one. I'm just kidding.
It's a big one. It's as big as the Harry Potter. It is.
And I did actually, to get myself up to the free shipping, I put one of their pens in there as well. I bought one of the Diamond Art Club pens. I want to see how their pens compare to the Amazon and the Craft Gem. No. The other ones I use. Oh my gosh. Paint Gem. That's the other one that I got, the Paint Gem one. So I want to see how the Diamond Art Club compares to those. And good news on my putty front. This is the putty that I made. I am still using the piece in my multi-placer that I put in there 2.5 weeks ago.
And is your multi-placer one of the metal ones?
Metal.
Okay.
It's a metal one. And sometimes I have to pull around the outside and kind of push it back in the middle because, you know, displacement, things move. But that is good. It's a good sign for if I want to make putty and sell it, because it works and it'll last forever. And it still smells like orange.
Oh, you put orange in it?
I scented them orange, and can you see it's kind of an orangish color? I use mica to color it.
Oh, okay.
So, oh, Jill, you're wanting a deeper tray? These ones actually are deeper than the Diamond Art Club ones. Let me show you that comparison.
Yeah, these are 5/8 inch deep, and the
Mhm.
Diamond Arts are about a 1/4 inch.
No,
They're not half. I measured them.
I think they're like 3/8, because I think they're a little taller than a 1/4. But yeah, so the Bella Art de Nicole, hers are deeper. And with the lid, actually, you can also shake and kind of arrange your drills before you take the top off.
Yeah, that's where I have problem, because when I shake too hard and I do lose drills on my, and then they never, I mean, I get a few that lined up, but I thought with those, and I think her drill, it said her lines are a little deeper.
They're a little bit wider too. So when I straighten my drills, after I straighten them, I kind of tilt it a little bit and tap to line them up on one side of the little of the line of the straight line, because it's a little bit wider, which works well if you do any gem or any diamond paintings with like the special gems that are a little bit bigger. It's a little bit easier to line up. I'm going to show something really fast before we move on to our new paint along we're going to be doing.
Okay, wait.
That says she's never done a diamond painting, so I wanted to show her something if she's excited to work on one if she wants to start small.
Oh, should I?
Yeah.
Or buy the keychains or the bookmarks.
Yeah, this is kind of cool though for smaller artwork, because these you get like a set of like 10 to 20 depending on which one you get, and they're very tiny, so you can finish one pretty quickly, and they're all squares, which I love squares, but I haven't done another one of these ones yet. Maybe I need, because I was trying to get the cat done.
Yeah,
I need to do another one of these because I want to work on the mystery ones, because I got the box of mystery paintings from them too, and I want to do those, but I want to finish one complete one first.
Right.
Before I move on to the next. So Paint Gem, for both Diamond Art Club and Paint Gem, we have links in the bio, where you can go and you get a small discount for using the link we have there, because I am an affiliate for both. So if you want to try them and want a small discount, that's the way to go. Never buy full priced.
Oh, and you never have to a Diamond Art. I just noticed this in my second shipment, that when they print the little invoice out, they give you a discount of some kind to put in.
And it's in all the pamphlets in Diamond Art Club. There's a pamphlet, there's one in there. And once you buy a Diamond Art Club, you can get in the VIP group, and there is a VIP exclusive discount code that sometimes changes values. It's never less than 15%, but sometimes it's been as high as 20%, depending on the day you use it. So yeah, never buy a Diamond Art Club full price.
If you go to Diamond Art Club, they even have a code on top right away. It's a 10% off code, but I think that's what they get from, if they go to your link too, isn't it? They get 10% off.
It's either 10 or 15. I can't remember which one it is, because they're both a little different depending on which one it is. And Diamond Art Club also, if you download their app and you're a first-time app user, you get 20% off the first time you use the app. And they always, when you go to Diamond Art Club, there's always a banner with a different discount too. Actually,
this time it's the 10%. Winter.
Okay. So the app one says on the top, 20% off your first code or your first app purchase. But no, because like if it's winter, there was the winter code.
I think it is winter 10.
Well, right now they have a BOGO 50. That's winter 50. You buy one, get one 50% off with the code winter 50.
I'm gonna write that down because I don't have that. I don't have the app on my phone.
This is not the app. I went to the app first. This one is diamondartclub.com on the website. So there's a BOGO 50 site wide.
And that's
but it says new customers only.
Okay.
New customers only. So,
yeah.
You have to decide which discount you want to use. But they always have discount codes going. So never buy them full price.
Right.
Yes.
Now we'll go into some of the ones haven't worked on yet.
Mm-hmm.
First one I'm going to show you girls. This was a new, I think 2 weeks ago. Every Saturday morning, they release 8 new things.
Mm-hmm.
And this one I got a couple weeks ago. And like I told you guys, I'm trying to make all my diamond art be cats. So
Mama likes
really,
cats.
yeah, I like cats, and I'm going to put my work in. But this is called Blue Girl, and she is adorable. So you got.
She reminds me of Nala in the
Yeah,
Lion King.
doesn't she? Yeah, that's what she reminds me of. Only she's blue. She's got some feathers in her ear, and she's not real big. I think it's like 8 or what is it? 17 by 18. So, about the same size as our Princess and the Pea Kitty.
No, bigger. Princess and the Pea is 13 by 13.
Oh, and this is bigger. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this has 1, 2, 3, 4 Boreals. Boreals are the ones that are
ABs.
Or
They're called Aurora Borealis because they shine different. Let me show you, because I have Black Cat Night kitted up here. I can show you an AB.
Okay, because I would say Olive Hedgewig is an AB, so I could show that to you.
I can get one out to show you the. Okay.
Oh.
Do you see how it sparkles different? They have a special coating on them to make them shinier than the others. It's almost an iridescent sparkle, but they do have iridescent drills too. And the one I ordered last week has a new drill type on it.
Is that the violin one?
Yeah, the violin one has a new type of drill. It is called, is it a Stardust drill? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what it's called, because I might have sent you a picture of it, or did I send Dave a picture of it? Maybe. Okay. Oh, okay. This has got 37 colors, including 1 AB, 1 iridescent, and 1 fairy dust. And the fairy dust almost look like there's just glitter sprinkled over the whole top of them. Actually, I took a screenshot from someone's post about them. Where is it? Because I sent it to Dave to show him what they looked like. But yeah, they look like they've sprinkled a fine glitter over the top of them. Why? Anyway, apparently it's not, I'm not going to be able to find it. But yeah, so they're super pretty. I can't talk. But yeah, so they're coming out with new kinds.
Well, I did, like I told you, I watched somebody unbox that, and all those little strands of white. There's 2 packets of the 1AB, and that's all her little strands of her thing, and then all the way around the violin, I think it's a black whatever.
A black AB. Yeah. They have so many different special drills. Every time I see one, I'm just like, that's so cool.
Yeah. I think
really quickly, hi Brooke, welcome. Sorry, and thank you for the congratulations on 100. And Bree, we'll see you on the replay. She has to step out. So
okay, see you later. And then I'll let you show one, and then I'll show you.
Well, I have the Black Cat Night kitted up.
Amber and I both have this one, and I want to work on it.
Design. It's like a starry night. It's called Black Cat Night. And this is how I kit mine up. I use the Elizabeth Ward containers. So this is how, and I actually go right to left based on numbers. You go left to right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I started doing that right to left, but I kind of like it, because then when I finish them off, if I empty one out, I move it over here. But you can see right here, look at this is 310 and that's 310. I have filled 2 of the large containers with 310, and I still have 4 more bags because Black Cat Night has a lot of black in it. The 310 is the black. But
I kit mine up, you guys.
And this one it's got 4 ABs in it. It's got a blue, an orange, a green, and a white AB.
One of the girls I was watching said she does not like the black AB. Why?
I saw that too, and that was Diamonds and Washi. Yeah. I saw her say that, and I don't know why she doesn't like it. I have not gotten a design with a black AB in it yet.
Yeah, me neither. I thought maybe Black Cat would have it in it.
Mhm. No, it doesn't.
But anyway, these things you can find on Amazon. Ambers too. I have 3 of them, and I've got kits in all of them. So I'm always prepared for the next kit already up. I don't have Black Cat, but Amber got me a black one of those, and I'm gonna put Black Cat in it.
We have these kind of kits as well. These are
Yeah.
the cat containers. I also have the little tiny square ones that have multiple drills in them, which I need to find because that's for my paint gem. I don't know where those went.
And I have the bigger round ones too.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many kinds you can get.
Yeah, and I've even seen, now I couldn't do this. Have you seen the ones that you actually put your trays in?
They call that a credenza. Yes. And there's someone on the VIP group who bought a 3D printer. She lives in the UK specifically so she could print enough trays to fill a credenza, because it's cheaper for her to pay the shipping once for a 3D printer and then buy the filament than it is to buy the 3D printed ones like from the US and have them shipped to her. So she's been slowly printing them to fill her credenza, which, I mean, that's cool, but I don't have any place to put that.
Yeah, me, I like
I
these
would knock it over.
top of each other. Yeah, and I wouldn't. To me, I like them in the thing. I pour them out, and then I put the lid back on top, so if that drops, it doesn't spill. And then I put it back in and drop them. Yeah, so I could drop. In fact, I did open this one upside down once,
and they
out, but they were all. I didn't lose a single diamond because drill, because they were all in there.
Yeah. So. Jill says she got the art dot drawers, and I've seen the art dot. They're just drawers that you fill. I've seen those. Cheryl's on with Kaiser. Hi, Cheryl and Kaiser. My mother-in-law and my nephew. Hi, guys. Yeah. So. Oh, and I brought the other one in to show you the difference, by the way, because I used a lot of big containers in Black Cat Night. Hello, the Princess and the Pea Kitty. It is almost all the small containers, except for one for the J. The letter J, there was so many of, I had to use a big container. J is on the edge, the outside.
Oh, there were 8s too. 8s had quite a few.
They did. And I think I had 8s and 2 little tiny ones. And then as soon as I finished off the first one, I started, I moved it. So I just have the small one. But okay, now your turn.
Just a minute. I'm gonna.
What are you finding?
I am texting. Ashley.
Oh.
Come join us.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, okay. Now this one I do have kitted up, but after I realized how long it was going to take me to do Harry Potter, I haven't started this one, but I fell in love with this one. It's called the Tiger Spirit Guide, and it's just as big as the Harry Potter one, but it is so dang pretty. Yeah. Okay. Can you see it?
Yep, she's pretty.
The tiger?
Yep.
And I don't usually I've been shying away from any that have a person in them. I'm not a person one, but this one is so cute, pretty. And I just love her. She looks so real. But anyway, that's called the Tiger Spirit Guide. And this one has, wow, a lot of, let's see if it says here. This one is 22 by 30.
Okay, that's pretty big.
It has 1, 2, 3, 4 boreals or ABs.
ABs, yeah.
One of them that we got, or that maybe it's the other one. I did get the cat. Oh, what's it called? The bedtime story one. It's got a cat reading to her 2 kittens.
Yeah.
It's called. Want to see it?
Yeah. By the way, if you guys like the Tiger Spirit Guide, it is final edition on Diamond Art Club. So if you like it, it'll be gone soon. So don't miss out. And it is round with 55 colors and the 4 ABs. And it only has 53,929 diamonds. That's it.
Not bad. 3,000. Mine, I think Harry Potter has 110,000 or something. Or maybe this is the one. Okay, this is a square, guys.
And then what's that one called again?
This one is called Kitten Bedtime Stories. And it was on back order. And so when they're on back order, you can actually go in and email me when it comes in. And it just came in last week.
And it has not sold out.
No, it has not sold
and
out.
it has 4 ABs and 1 iridescent, Mom.
Well, I knew one of mine had an iridescent, but it looks like, if you don't like a lot of confetti, it looks like it is a lot of confetti.
Oh, bye, Laurel. Thanks for joining us.
All right.
Have a good day.
Is it upside down? Oh,
it's sideways because it's a big one.
Cat reading a book of Harry Potter, P-A-W-T-E-R.
It's so cute.
But anyway, it has quite a few drills. It has what do you find out? What do you see? It's a square. If you guys like square, it is a square.
Let's really quickly, Chelsea just said she hasn't done many, but she's only done the rounds. And she asked, do you prefer circles or squares? It depends on the person.
That's right.
And it depends on the design. Because with squares, they're a little bit smaller, so you tend to get more detail. So it's good for some of the bigger paintings to do square. And I like squares. I love squares, actually. Oh, there's all your drills.
Yeah.
I love how the squares kind of fit into each other. Like with this one, you can see like there's not really any gaps. I don't know if you can tell. Like they fit. With the rounds, they have a little bit of a gap around the outside because you can see the color behind. Because they're round. I mean, there's no way to put them right next to each other and make there be no gap. But yeah, I like the squares. Mom likes the rounds still.
Well, I've only done the one square, and that's this one that Amber just showed you. But this one will be square. And I think it's the Black Cat one square.
Yeah, it is.
You know, you never get these back in right the same way.
No, I always put them inside my picture and roll them up inside the picture and then slide it into the bag.
I'll do that, yeah.
That's my little trick, but yeah.
They send you one of these that a lot of people put in their books, and you can actually put on your start date and your finish date. I wanted to put them on the outside of my kit, but they don't stick to my kits because
because of the fabric.
Yep.
They include a little one, and I put the little one on the outside of my boxes, so I know which design I'm doing.
And I put the little one on the end of my boxes when I stack them. This way I just have to look up and I know which one I want because it's on the end of the box.
And mine are all in my spare bedroom in the closet now. We put them all in there. They're taking up like half the closet. Because Dave has not diamond painted since we moved into our new house, so he's not working on any of his.
Oh, and then I got the Halloween cat. It's a cat, a fluffy cat that looks like one of the first cats we had, first Persians we had, Depeche Mode. It's the black cat in front of a pumpkin. It's really cute, but it's another one. How come by moving my arms?
You're moving. What are you talking about?
I am moving the cursor, moving my arms. Jeffrey, come here.
It's not moving. There's no cursor moving that I can see.
See the cursor, Jeff? Come here. Come here.
With the mouse that I got in my hand.
Oh, he's got the mouse out there.
Oh.
It goes that far. He's all the way in my kitchen.
Well, Bluetooth. It's Bluetooth.
Yeah,
that's funny.
I sat here and watched you move your hands and move at the same time.
That's funny.
Yes, we are a funny family, you guys.
Brooke says, I went through a diamond painting obsession a few years back. I'm currently stuck in sock madness. I'm the opposite. I was making a whole bunch of socks. Oh, I was knitting socks all the time, and now I'm doing more diamond painting. But you know, we all go through our stuff. You know, we have our things. Sorry, overalls are bunching weird.
Well, I found that I had to quit crocheting because my hands were hurting, but they don't hurt with the diamond art because you're just holding a pen and poking.
Mhm.
This is
And have you tried your angled tip yet?
No.
You need to try your angled tip, Mom, because then instead of going like this, you're going like this. Like your arm can just stay straight. It doesn't have to bend down. It doesn't have to be at an
I
angle.
go like this, an angle.
Because, yeah, but you don't have to because your pen has the angle, not your hand.
Yeah, well, I do have the tip.
It's good for carpal tunnel because I actually have it on my table and I go. Ch, 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 ch.
Oh, when we were talking about trays, I was gonna tell Jill, there is someone on Etsy that sells trays, and she sells the 1 inch deep. But
Oh,
I almost got those.
mhm.
But I kept thinking with the little tray, even when I poke, I sometimes don't lift my thing and I hit it. I hit the
Oh,
tray, and I thought with the 1 inch tray, I'd probably hit it every time. But I
Yeah.
only was going to get it because when I shook it, I thought it would hold them better. Then now I can just put the thing on and shake them and get them straight and pull it out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know I don't know if you're like me. I watch some people who diamond paint and they like shake it once and then they pull it and then there's like 2 rows that are straight. I shake that thing until almost the whole thing is straight. And then I have a few drills at the bottom when I tilt it up. Like, are you like that? Or do you just shake it a little bit and then you have a
Well,
few and
my
then you
problem
shake
is
it again?
with you can really shake, but with the trays that don't have the thing, when I try to shake it a lot, they go all over. So
Oh, well,
yeah,
I mean, even then I still kind of shake them just slightly at an angle.
yeah.
And I still the little ones because I do love the Diamond Art Club trays. I still do love those. And if I didn't have this one, I would still be using probably the same one from my first kit.
And I couldn't because my first ones were the clear ones, and
Oh.
when you put your diamonds in it, because I lay them on top of my finished diamond part of that.
Mhm.
You don't know if it's a diamond underneath it or a diamond on top, especially if you're working on pink on pink.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think they said that's why they changed I think they're doing just solid white ones now.
That's what I
So
heard. Yeah, I
people
saw that.
Yeah. So I should notice I haven't even looked in some of my packages. I don't know. And
Yeah.
Diamond Art gives you a
Cover minder. And the one that came with my Black Cat Night, I was going to show you this. As I was kitting it up, I was like, that's perfect. This is the one that came with Black Cat Night.
Oh, I wonder if I got one of those.
But I think they just randomly grab the kits. Like they, so you get what you get. And so it just worked out that I got that for my Black Cat Night.
Did you guys see these the three dark things? I think there's a star and then 2 round ones. Those are the reminders from Diamond Art. So they're real random. You never know what you're gonna get. I did notice in one of my kits, I got a teddy bear this time, a little teddy bear.
Oh, like one of the gummy bear ones?
Yeah, and then I got a strawberry, but I put it over here last night and I doubt it made it through the night.
I need to put this in Dave found my little drawers for me that I had in Utah that my mother-in-law helped me put a magnet in so I could stick my cover minders into it. There's just a magnet sheet in the bottom of that.
Oh, okay.
I'd forgotten about it.
Yeah, but it was a little strawberry. So you always get something different. You never, like you said, it's kind of random. You never know what
you never know.
So, but they're just fun. And
fun.
on a big paper like this, I thought I am not going to put those, what do you call them? Paper.
Release
On the
paper.
whole thing, I'll just do 2 strips at a time.
Mhm.
And that's working out good that way. So, you don't know till you try it. So,
Sorry, you can see me. I keep looking over at my 3D printer because it keeps doing like a duh, which means that there may be a clog. So like I hear it and I look and I'm like, wait, what's going on? But
Is it?
okay. No, it's not clogged, but one of the tentacles looks weird.
oh,
But it's okay. It's a new roll of new filament. So I got to learn the temperature because sometimes it's not high enough and sometimes you have to lower it. And
right.
it's all a learning experience.
What you should do is the first thing you should make when you put in a new roll is the little bobbins.
Because they don't take very long.
They take very much stuff and they don't take very long. And you can see if it needs to be hotter or colder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys, we tried what are they called?
3D printer?
Yeah, a 3D printer for a while, but ours clogged right away or something. Remember I told you, and it was
Mhm.
melting, and it was,
Yeah.
so we didn't keep it very long. It was Jeffrey's, and you
Yeah.
know, if you knew our family, we're not real long on patience. Although you're longer, and Christy is a little bit longer on patience than me and Amber and Robin.
You mean you and Jeff and Robin.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm
me and
Amber.
You're Amber.
Yes. Really quickly, Chelsea says she's stuck in granny squares. Jill said, told you he was tricksy about Jeff. Brooke says crochet really hurts my hands. And Chelsea said the things you find when moving. Yes, I know. And Anvita has joined us and says hello and congratulations. Hello, Anvita. Welcome.
Welcome. Yes.
Oh, and Chelsea says you have to have patience as a teacher. Yes, and some days it's tested more than others.
Oh, did you see no, you probably didn't. You don't live in Utah. They
What?
just voted in the Utah Council or whatever to increase teachers' pay.
Oh, finally.
Yeah. So, because we're one of the lower paid state, I think. So,
Yeah, not as low as Arizona was.
no, that's true.
Dave was making 28 as a first year teacher when we moved there. As a first year teacher in Idaho, I was making 38.5. And as a second year teacher in New Mexico, I'm making close to 50. But New Mexico just voted to raise it the past couple of years as well.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah. What else? Oh, I feel sorry for you, for teachers out there, all teachers out there, of the amount of control that you have lost in. There's so much stuff going on in the world.
So much going on that we have to deal with, which
Yep.
that sucks.
Andrew's wife, Reese, she's going to college to be a teacher. That's
cool.
I don't know whatever. I just heard him telling one of the ladies at Robin's birthday party. She said, "Oh yeah, she's going to be a teacher. She's going for teaching."
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Then she disappeared, and I was going to tell her, "Oh, you should contact Amber because Amber and Dave are teachers. You can see some of the stuff going on." Now, next year, do you have to teach math still, or can you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm still the math teacher, but I am adding drama. I am adding drama to my license so I can teach, so they can buy my prep period so I can teach 1 hour of drama a day during my prep period. That's the plan right now.
okay.
So I have to take a test to add drama to my license for New Mexico. And then I can teach drama during the school day. It doesn't have to be an after school program.
Oh yeah, because now you guys are doing an after school program, which makes it harder, as you're finding out, because it is extracurricular. So if those kids don't want to do it, they don't. But if it was a class, they have to come there every day. They can't just say, "It's no fun, I'm not coming anymore."
Oh, they do that anyway.
Oh,
They try to get their parents to get them out of that class because they don't like it anymore. I have lots of opinions that I'm not going to share about students right now.
Okay. Anyway,
it's rough being a teacher because we've lost a lot of respect from students and from their parents. And so, and our students from the last couple of years in Utah, I didn't feel it as much. In Idaho, I didn't feel it as much because in Idaho, we were still in school during COVID. Here in New Mexico, what would have been my first year teaching, so with 5th graders. So these kids are actually the age that my students are now. They did all virtual. And teachers were not allowed to fail anyone. So there's kids that didn't show up the entire year who still got an A because they would not let them fail them. So we have kids who have lost at least 1 year of instruction, kind of almost 2, because last year they got to choose in person or online. And then the in-person stuff, they did like cohorts and stuff where you only came 2 days a week. And there's so much education lost. And these kids have forgotten how to be students. And so a lot of what we're doing right now is reteaching our kids. This is what it means to be a student. You have expectations, you have responsibilities. And so,
yeah.
Okay, really quickly. I'm gonna catch up on a couple things. Nanette says, I'm so excited to try my first diamond painting project. I'm excited for you to try it too.
Let us know what you did.
Yes. Julie M, congratulations, ladies, on reaching your milestone. Thank you and welcome. Chelsea asked if I got back to giving prizes to my students. No, ma'am, because they stole the rest of them.
Oh, did they really? You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, they were in Dave's office, locked in his office, and he was gone for 3 days at a conference. And somehow his office got unlocked. We still don't know how. And the kids and his classroom got unlocked. So the kids were in his classroom. And they were unsupervised, and kids got in and stole all the stuff out of my drawers. All that's left in there is pencils.
He's lucky they didn't steal the diamond art painting off the walls. That's the
They don't
stuff.
care. They don't care.
They
care
don't,
about
but
those.
that's the stuff that would have been worth money.
I
mean,
know. I'm like,
wow.
he's like, the other things didn't get stolen, but yeah. So no, unfortunately, I'm not doing. Maybe next year I'll try. But right now, I am jaded, and I do not want to reward kids who may or may not have participated. Unfortunately. Okay, Jill says more teacher pay is good in any state. I agree. Jilly says not enough money for teachers. I agree. Chelsea, teachers deserve every penny. I agree. Jilly says they lost me at analytic, geometry, and calculus. Yeah, I prefer to do the younger grades, but now the stuff I'm doing now with my 7th graders, I think I did in 9th grade. So we're pushing back all of our education. Chelsea says we went to something at Oliver's school. They talked about having kids going to summer school to get them up to reading level, which I'm not doing English, but my English teacher across the hall from me, who also is a new teacher at this district, she's been doing reading level tests with her kid, with all the 7th graders over the past 2 weeks, trying to figure out everyone's reading levels. She only has like 3 kids who are at reading level. Several students she has are like 2nd grade reading level, 1st grade reading level, and they're in 7th grade. It's very sad. And so then of course they come over to my class and they can't do the math problems because they can't read the question. And she said, oh, Chelsea says this is elementary. Yeah. I mean, that so much was lost. So much. I have opinions. I have so many opinions, and about things that were lost, and seeing it from this side and seeing that just, yeah, so much was lost. And a lot of it was lost before this because of No Child Left Behind. The program from, I don't even know how many years ago it was originally implemented. Right. Now it's the Every Student Succeeds Act. But No Child Left Behind, I mean, they wouldn't let kids be held back for not learning stuff. And I mean, if they haven't learned it, there needs to be some reteaching. And going on to 2nd grade, when you haven't learned your ABCs in 1st grade, you're just going to fail harder in 2nd grade. And then by the time you get up to me and you didn't learn this stuff then, you're not going to succeed in high school or college if you want to go, or the real world. Like there's so many things missing. Yeah. Jill says, I feel like the kids aren't reading. They aren't. They don't care. They don't want to read. And Chelsea says, COVID really messed with all of that even more than what was already lost. I agree. It just made it worse. Right. And I kind of, like, I was talking with with the math teachers about this a couple of weeks ago, that I kind of had hoped that because of what happened with COVID, it would be a great kind of reset for standards, because we've been pushing our kids to learn things earlier and earlier and earlier that they were not mentally ready for. That maybe because we lost a couple of years, maybe we'll reevaluate our standards and push them up a little bit later, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Because I mean, seriously, like, we're teaching 2nd and 3rd graders things that like their brain is not developed for, but we're still teaching it to them earlier. And so, yeah, by the time they get to me, they don't have those skills because they weren't ready to learn them the first time. And now that they are ready, I'm not teaching that. I'm teaching something else they're not ready for. So I spend a lot of my time going back and trying to fill in those gaps, unfortunately, because I have curriculum I'm supposed to be, it's called a scope and sequence that we're supposed to follow throughout the year, what we're supposed to teach them and follow our modules. And I realized this week, as I was trying to teach them stuff that required them to know what a common denominator was which is, with fractions where the bottom number has to be the same to add them or subtract them. They had no idea what I was talking about. And that's fourth grade math. That's pre-COVID.
Yeah.
So like they cannot do one-step equations because they don't know how to do the basic stuff that they need to in order to do this. It's very
I bet if you asked your children to do timetables even.
they don't know those.
Yeah, and we had to learn those in third grade. I still remember we had to memorize them.
And memorization is like a swear word in education right now because of some different people that came in over the past like 15 years. You can't say memorization anymore. That's a bad word. They need to know why things are. They're not allowed to just memorize them anymore. And so I'm actually spending time with my kids on stuff like that. I have a month free of a program, which we only have 1 week left, called Reflex Math that we used in Idaho with our kids that's playing math games. But the whole point of it is to learn fact families and to memorize their times tables and their division tables. And the kids who are using it, I can see that they're learning those skills, but I only have a week left in my free month. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. Oh,
Anyway,
let's see. Chelsea's talking about the teachers at her son's school. They help them by reading by third grade and helps them be more successful and less drop out by high school. Yeah, they need to read. I agree with that. Jill says, let's do real standards, reading, writing, and math. Yeah. And LDS Venus, welcome. It has been a while since we've seen you.
Yes.
Quite a while. Welcome back. That
Right.
we're just ranting about education right now because that's what I know about.
Anyway, back to diamond art. What's the next painting you want to get?
Well, I really want. What is I have some that I put on my wish list, and I can't remember which ones I put on my wish list. But I don't know. Like I looked at the ones for this week, and we kind of talked about this earlier. And there's some that are super pretty. Oh yeah, there's one with hummingbirds called Everlasting Love.
That's pretty. I bet that gets sold.
Really pretty. And then Raised by Wolves. This one was really pretty too, but it's not really my style.
No, it's not my style. That's the thing.
And I keep watching for more Mandy Manzano or Hannah Lynn, because those are the two. Mandy Manzano does like the stained glass looking ones.
Like that big flower last time. Oh, the stained glass with the
like here's like her Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. They're kind of like stained glass.
She doesn't really put faces on them.
No, Willie has a face on him.
Oh, well, a lot of hers don't. They like
because a lot of them are from behind or
Yeah.
I have one that I really like. It is called, I think it's The Arms of the Angel. Let's see. In the Arms of the Angel. And I have this one and I kind of want to do this one soon. It's just like a little girl going up to heaven.
Right. Did you see the baby one? The memory one? It's like in memory.
Oh, she made a new one, a new design this week for a friend who lost twins.
Mm.
Made me cry.
Yeah. But anyway, well, I have Palermo in mind.
Okay.
It's the turquoise looking leopard kitten. I've got that in, but I'm waiting I have so many that are on back order that I've got, like the library, the cats in the library, they all have cats in them. Oh, the pink ragdoll, the sparkly cat with her arm out.
Oh yeah, because you're a cat person. Sorry, I made myself cry.
No. I saw that.
Well, I was just thinking she wrote a story about the picture. And so I was thinking of that story that she talked about the picture and her friend and made me a little sad. Hi, Rita. Welcome. Sorry, you walked in right as I cried.
I had my kitty cat today.
Oh, is Miss Coco there with you?
Yes, she is, huh? Yes. She's got to see what's going on.
Of course.
Pearl's no fun.
No, because Pearl's an old fuddy-duddy.
Pearl's old. But anyway, So I was trying, I got the cat in front of the pumpkin one because I don't have, that's my only Halloween one. And I'd like to do a couple Halloween. I like the gnome, the Halloween gnome.
Yeah, that was
That's
cute.
but it's not really my style. It's
Yeah.
so
Did you see the Valentine's gnome that they released last week?
yeah, not
That
my
was cute too.
yeah, cutesy. I
But-
do like the haunted house or the haunted mansion,
Mhm.
but it's huge. It's like 38 by something or 26 by 38. It's really big. And then they have another mansion one, not a mansion, another the witch's house. Didn't you mention that one once?
Yes, yes.
Me too, but it's big. And you
Mhm.
know, when you live in a mobile home, I don't have that much wall space.
You don't have as much as we do. I mean, we
No.
have a ton in the house and then we have our classrooms too, for the
Yeah.
ones that can go to the classroom. I need to put up my mermaid in here because that one's not gonna go in my classroom. Yeah. But let's see. Okay. What?
The butt one.
No,
No, I was
yeah.
I even saw some chatter on that on the DAC.
There was a lot of chatter on that one. And I feel all sorts of ways about it because that's not the first thing that I saw when I looked at it. It looked like it was a male body part until I looked closer at it because of the way it's designed. But yeah, but it sold out because of all the chatter on it.
I know it sold out because there are people who like that kind of art. Like I think you
Well,
told me
people
that.
bought it just because people didn't like it.
Yeah.
People are funny. People are funny.
I still like Rihanna, and that's that.
Rhiannon, I have that one. That
she's
was one of the first two I bought.
She's in the forest, the greens.
Yeah.
Okay,
I bought that one with my Alice and the Starry Night. Those are the first two I purchased. And I
Oh.
haven't done Rhiannon yet,
Okay.
but I'm getting there.
Rihanna when I do the tiger, the soul and the
Mhm.
tiger spirit.
She's pretty big too, though. She's pretty big. And I think she's squares. She might be squares too.
Mhm.
Thank you, Chelsea. She said hugs. LDS Venus says, I've been helping my 14-year-old grandson with his reading over the last 3 years. It was like pulling teeth from a chicken at first, but I'm stubborn. And even though he fought me with sitting down and reading, I won and he's reading much better. Chelsea asked, any new worsted yarn, Donna? Any new worsted?
No new worsted. I worked on the silk all week or last 2 weeks. It took
Okay.
because silk takes longer to dry because of the silk. It takes longer. I have to soak it for 12 hours to get the silk to take up the yarn. The merino takes it right up, but then you can see where the that the silk it is completely. So I always soak it overnight. And the worsted, it's getting to be spring and summer now, and people don't buy worsted as much. So I've got what I've got, and I still have a sale going on the tencel and on the 2-ply worsted. So I do still have those sales going on because I'm trying to I myself do not like the 2-ply. I'm sorry. I'm so used to 4-ply that the 2-ply kind of throws me off. It almost looks like an Aran weight, but it's not. I mean, it has less yards, but it's just not my style. But I know people like it, just like the 100% worsted. I'm trying to phase that out, but I know people like it. But when you're a yarn dyer, you tend to dye colors you like. We both know that. And you tend to work with the yarn that you like the most. So I know Christy and even Alaska, they have a lot of 8515 in their shop, and it's up, but it's never been one of my favorites. I do have it and I know people like it, but I like the 7525 better. So, it's just what you like, and you tend to invest your money where you like in case you get stuck with it so you can use it. So
That's
you
true.
don't know how many blankets I've made with worsted. My blanket on my bed. I figured, what was it, 28 skeins, I think, of yarn, of my dyed worsted yarn, a couple of years. Remember, you gave me, we'll put in. But yeah, because I was down to one each, and they sat here for a while, so I pulled them because you tend to want to keep getting new colors in, because our minds, you and me, and probably Christy too, and Alaska and Tristan, our minds are going a mile a minute about different colors that we want to come up with. I used to even lay in bed and shut my eyes and I could see like the bright turquoise and the bright pink and together. It's where our minds are, But
True.
anyway, that's why diamond art painting is so fun, because there's so many colors. I mean, I didn't know in Harry Potter that there's like 8 different colors of brown for his
Yeah,
hair.
it's amazing how many colors there are in a lot of these. I realized something I didn't tell you. I don't know if I told you this or not.
Okay.
And it's something that happened this week. did I tell you Dave and I went to go look at a piano?
No, but I saw it posted. You bought a piano.
Yeah, $100.
Oh, really? Does
Bought
it
it from a private party who had bought it during the pandemic, and then they weren't even using it. So Dave is working on getting it tuned, but we now have a full upright piano, by the way. So Dave can practice at home.
remember our one that we had? The beige, the upright? We had got that at an auction for $500. And when we had the tune-up guy come out and tune it, he said we were really lucky, because a lot of older pianos, they can't even tune them. They're so bad off. You have to buy a whole inside, a new inside.
Yeah. And Dave, we looked at it before. He decided, yeah, it looks okay inside. So we got lucky.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, $100.
now, I mean, he needs it. So
Yeah.
that's better than the electric piano that we've had forever, that we don't know where the chords are now. We
Cool.
lost him in this move.
Oh.
His electric piano.
You didn't tape them to it?
Not with that. Nope.
Mm.
Not with that.
They'll turn up someday. You got boxes galore in there.
Mhm. Oh, Chelsea says no snow painting yarn. Yeah, but it was a silk snow painting yarn, right? It's not quite worsted.
She missed them?
She came in late.
Okay, these are snow painted. And they are the silk, the 50/50 silk. I did these yesterday, and these are the ones your mom likes. These are got teal and violet or whatever, and a pretty green in it.
And did we decide that we liked the name?
Yeah, they wanted me to name it, girl, Chelsea. They want me to name it Snow Day for Jill.
Snow Day with Jill, I think.
Snow Day with Jill. Anyway, so
Looking for where the comment was. I think it was Snow Day with Jill.
and so this is what I've been dying. But if you're in my clubs, I do offer worsted. I will offer all my yarn bases in my clubs, because I know everybody has different ideas. But I don't know, Chelsea, if you got any of my 50/50 DK. I know your mom did, and the feeling's just so different. It's so soft. So I mean, it's just soft. It's silky, and yet it's not got that real shine that some silk has. It's just got a little bit of a luster. So
Yeah.
anyway, but so that's them. And I guess that's almost it. Okay, go over the rules again for the drawing.
Snow Day with Jill. Okay, that's right. Sorry, I just found it. That was what they suggested. Rules are: you must be a subscriber. I would love a like. Love a like, but that's not required. But we would love a like on our video. And down below in the comments, you need to make a comment about giveaway.
Once we're
With
done.
the word giveaway when we're done. Yep. Oh, Chelsea said I didn't get any DK, just the worsted.
Oh, okay. So yeah, nothing was
She's like,
said.
I'm a worsted girl through and through. I get it. I wasn't until I did
We
socks.
were- We used to only buy worsted. I mean, that I used to look at I remember when Christy and I got our first thing of yarn in of the sock. I called her and I said, it reminds me of kite string. Because it's compared to worsted, it was like working with this little tiny string. So, but
Yeah, but I mean, you get used to it. It does feel thin. I mean, but I mean, I'm used to it now.
yeah. But
It's
I had
still
never
neat.
bought it before. I always bought worsted, always. Even well, because I did a lot of cotton and dishcloths, and you buy worsted. In fact, I have a bunch of. I have to decide what I'm going to do with all this cotton. I have a bunch of skeins that I bought that I haven't even started. So I may make up some boxes like Jill did, like your mom did, Chelsea, and just sell the box where they get everything that's inside of it for a certain price.
Just
Just
yeah,
go
just
out
get
and-
it out.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So
Brooke says, is asking about the silk. She asked, is it less stretchy, more drape with the silk ones?
More drape.
More
way
drape, okay.
more drape. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's real drape and no nylon. So the silk kind of takes the place of the nylon. So, but it is stretchy. So I mean, it is a nice,
It's not as stretchy though.
right. But I can just imagine socks with this because silk doesn't ball. It's not gonna, like when you put cashmere in socks, which when we first got into this, I had a cashmere blend. And my friend, one of the girls on my Instagram, made me some socks with them. And oh my gosh, they were so, after I wore them a few times, they get all kinds of balls on it. And that's because of the cashmere. But the silk doesn't do that, from what I understand. It's
Okay, I'm like, because I've had silk items that have gotten little balls on them of fabric.
fabric.
Where they rub on things, they do
Oh, if
ball.
they catch, yeah, or catch on
Mhm.
something. But this having
I
the,
don't know on that one.
I
Mhm.
think that, I mean, nylon, the merino in it. That's
Mhm.
right. I don't have anything else to show you. I mean, it's all in there. But anyway, yeah. So it's just a difference. So if Chelsea, you might want to try the DK. It's almost as thick as, I think you get 247 yards versus in the DK versus 220 yards in the worsted. So it's almost as thick, not quite, but it's just a different feeling. What, did it clog or something?
No, I'm just now I can see that one leg better, and it's got like a divide. It's got like a line in the middle of it. It might break off. Oh yes, okay. Mom, those are posted, right? Already on your shop?
These aren't.
They're not yet. Okay.
The two that I iced are not yet, and they will
Okay.
be posted. I just brought them in. They just got dried, and so right before so I haven't taken pictures yet. So they will be up after. Give it like a half an hour after the podcast, and they will.
Okay.
Plus, stay there. Stay there.
Okay, Brooke asked about, she said, can you explain again where we need to mention giveaway? Yes, after this live video is no longer live, in the bottom, underneath the description, there's comments. So that's where you need to mention giveaways in the comments below after this is posted. So you'll have to come back in and make a comment below.
Okay.
That
These
makes
will
sense.
also be posted after. When I was telling you guys, when I ice dye yarn, I stick it up on a rack and I put a skein of 75-25 underneath. And these are those skeins. This is the one. And this is the one that went with these three or these other ones. And can
I
you see
can
the
see that.
different colors? I mean, really the darker and so that went with those. And then this is the other skein. So you can see the distinct colors in this, where see, these kind of melded together,
Mm-hmm.
where these stayed more distinct.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it hits merino wool takes it up right away, where silk takes longer for it to soak in. So that's why the ice dye slowly goes down and dyes it.
Mm-hmm.
It's underneath the rack of the.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I have two one of a kinds, and which are the 75-25, and then I'm glad I didn't do the silk down there, because I think outside where it melts outside of the skein, it was all puddled, and so it was all getting a murky different colors, and the silk would have just soaked that up slowly, and then I had like almost a solid. But being these were merino, where it only soaked what was there and what was inside, where it dropped down, you don't, yeah. So I tried it once using putting mini skeins down there, and they did that because the mini skeins were separate. They just each soaked up as,
A different color. Yeah.
And then so yeah, it's all, we're still experimenting. These are all experiments, and like, since I had only, and even the silk, the DK, like I said, it pulled up the color, and it's still the 50-50, different than this did. But yeah, but anyway, so
All right, we've been on almost 2 hours, and I'm hungry for lunch. So
it must be time to go. Amber's hungry.
I think, yeah.
So come back in 2 weeks. Make
Mhm.
sure you comment, like us, and subscribe.
Mhm.
win a giveaway. We hope to have a lot of people in the giveaway so that, it
Maybe
makes it
win-
funner. And then Amber will be drawing. And now you're going to draw right on this thing. Do you have a spinner?
Yeah,
thing?
I'll put their names in like the wheel of names type thing, and then I'll push the button and show you guys as it picks. So we know who won, because I feel like that's a good way so everyone sees it.
Now, should we make them have to be on it to?
No.
Okay. Well, we have
We
to
have
put
a lot of
that.
we have a lot of viewers who watch us later. So I don't want to, no, yeah.
Okay, so you just have to, and then after that, you'll have until our next podcast to email us.
Yes,
Or we
yes, or message us. Yes.
Actually, if you don't answer it, now this is just off the fly. If you win and you don't email us in that 2 weeks, then the following, the 102nd, it'll be our 102nd thing, we'll draw again in front of all of you, and so that somebody gets that big giveaway bag eventually.
Because I want to make sure someone gets it. Yep.
Oh, make
All right,
sure you're getting in our giveaway that you check back.
Yep. All right, guys, thank you for joining us, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And thanks for all the congratulations for our 100th episode, and we'll see you on the 101st.
Okay, see you all later. Bye.
Bye, guys. All right.